Hey. Hey, CJ. Hi. The road will be that less. The road will be that. Check it, then I push. I need to get some hair tied. That's what I need to get. Do you really? In this warm body. Happy Saturday, though, y'all. Hey, Nina. Oh, you said I'm number one. I wish. Good morning. Yeah. His name is T'Challa. Happy Saturday. His name is T'Challa, like from the Black Panther. T'Challa. That's his name. Are you, Jimmy? Are you? Don't be answering what my race is to people, because that's none of their business. And they shouldn't be coming on my live and the first thing they ask is try to decide my race, because that does not matter. People need to learn how to respect people and stop getting on the internet trying to just put people in race categories. That's what needs to happen. Not hi, how are you, nothing. Just are you black? Are you this? Are you that? That's tacky. That's tacky. That's tacky. Hi, Daniel. Like, people gonna learn one day. And I wonder if, like, in other countries, like, people do that. Like, people think asking someone about their race or what they are, what skin tone or whatever, if they think that's, like, an appropriate conversation starter. I wonder. I like Subway sometimes. I'm not mad at you, neither, Nino. It's fine. I'm just saying. Subway is okay. Subway is okay sometimes. Like, sometimes I, like, really have a taste for Subway, and so I'll be like, I'll get Subway. But it's not, like, my favorite sandwich spot. My probably favorite sandwich spot is Jimmy John's. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel too, honey. But it's like, why do you think that asking someone their race is appropriate? I've had Jersey Mike's. See, that's the thing. That's the thing too, Moonlight. That I don't be liking about live is people will hear a statement that I make, and they'll take my statement and make assumptions. I've had Jimmy John's 50 trillion times. You didn't ask me. You just assumed I haven't had it. Firehouse Subs is good. I actually went to middle school with a girl whose father owned some of the Firehouse Subs. And I don't know, she seemed like her and her people really had money. But like, I don't know if it just was like a manager, like he managed them. Because my dad managed restaurants too. Like he managed restaurant chains. So I don't know if she was saying owns them like is the manager, or owns them like this is their building, they invest in the building, they invest in the business. So I never got really clarification of that, but it just sounds cool for your friend to say their dad owns a restaurant. So Firehouse Subs is good too though. Firehouse Subs clean. I'm not saying that all these other places aren't clean, but I just like a plant. Bro, did you not just see me braid my hair and brush my hair back? You gonna come on here talking? Oh, you said no fake hair. Then you said fake hair. LOL. I thought you said fake hair. I was like, bro, did you not just see me brush it back and like, bro, like what? Don't do me. What was I saying though? I just love something about a clean tasting sandwich. Not saying that Firehouse Subs isn't, not saying that Jersey Mike's isn't. They all taste. My order from Jimmy John's is same thing every time. The white bread, and I love, maybe the bread's what it is, because the bread is just like, they just got the best bread. So bread, turkey, cheese, provolone cheese, lettuce, mayonnaise, cucumber, onion. That's it. Cut it in half. That's it. That makes my life. That makes my life. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. I think that I'm not crazy at all, because I'm not, and I mean, maybe when I was younger, you know, hanging out with people and dating people and doing different things that I really knew wasn't me and wasn't Cherelle Kozak. And I'm completely out of that. I only live life what I think is me. I'm letting God be in control. And yeah, like maybe when I was younger, I was more crazy. But now I just feel like I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I like avocados. I don't watch anime. My mom's a big fan of anime though. You know what? What's the craziest thing I've done? Okay, I'll tell you. Now I've never been like bad. Like, let me just give you this disclaimer. I've never been like bad. Like, I've never been, my mom had to worry about me stealing as a teenager or doing anything, breaking in people's houses, or I've never been like a criminal like that. I never got in trouble at school like that. I was on the honor society. So my craziest thing you ever done is different than what like someone who grew up wild. I didn't grow up wild. I've always been well-mannered and respectful. I just always had a mouth. So my craziest thing, you're probably going to be like, that's probably not crazy. But I was doing this. There was no drugs in my system. There was nothing. Like, it was literally just me going off of adrenaline, being excited. So here's the craziest thing I've ever done. And I hope this gets in a book one day and I can give it to my kids. Or I'm going to just tell my kids all day about it just so they understand how much of a good work ethic I have. Let me get my cat because he's trying to get up here. So, before the pandemic happened, I took a semester off from college because I went into college, undergrad. I'm not stalling. I went into college, undergrad, as an accounting major. And I went into college undergrad. I gotta give you backstory. I went into college a semester before all my peers. I graduated midterm from my class. And so I was done with high school in November the last day, whatever it was before Christmas break. And then I started college in January. So it was a very like quick jump for me, right? And so I thought because I was good at math in high school that accounting was finna be a breeze for me, right? I thought I was finna be like, oh, this easy, right? No. First semester of college, I didn't even get to my accounting classes yet. First semester of college, because I was a girl in high school, I didn't really have to study because it's a lot of busy work. You just turn in all your work, you just chat with the teacher, like they'll pass you, especially as a senior. You're really passing easy. So I'm thinking college gonna be breeze, right? Bro, not even in my major classes yet. I'm struggling. I'm like, what in the heck is this? Like, it seems cool in the classroom. Like, we go to class, we chat a little bit, the professor doesn't really care what we do. But these tests are 10 times harder than what we're being taught. So I was having a rough time. And then I passed by the skin of my teeth my first semester of college. The next semester, I started some of my major classes. It was going downhill. It was going just downhill. I just didn't know. I didn't understand. I didn't know. I didn't want to do this in my life. I just was like, this ain't gonna work. So I had to take a semester off to kind of regroup and rethink about what I wanted for me. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And that's something that's really hard for someone who is a type A student, who is always honor society. You know, even though I had a little mouth on me and I've always been someone with a smart mouth, I've never really gotten in trouble. So like saying to out loud, I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. I'm lost. I'm confused. It's something that an 18, 19-year-old is just not going to say. She's just not going to say it, especially type A like me, right? Fast forward. I'm not going to read y'all's comments. If I do, I'm going to get distracted from my story. So took a semester off. I took the semester off, and between taking that semester off and like flunking my classes low key, I did the Barbizon thing, the Barbizon modeling classes, which is a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. The story is the craziest thing I've ever done. I'm giving backstory right now. So, see, this is why I said I wasn't gonna read the comments. I get distracted. Okay. Anyway. I took the Barbizon modeling class, right? And so the thing is, I wanted to do modeling, acting, singing, all the different things since I was a little girl. My family, my aunt and stuff were in the church. My family's in the church. My aunt tried singing. My aunt tried acting. But ultimately, she's a nurse. Like, her career is not acting, singing, this, that, and the fourth. Like, she did it when she was younger, but that ultimately is not her career path anymore. And so, like, I don't know. My mom tried to get me in different things. I just didn't want to do it. I was immature. I was young. Like, I don't know. There was just lack of direction of how to even to be a part of anything in the industry, right? So I did the Barbizon classes, right? The Barbizon classes, which was a scam. I think Barbizon is cool if you have like a 14, 15-year-old who has self-esteem issues and they just need to build their confidence up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with them. They're beautiful, whatever. I mean, even if they're not, I'm not trying to discriminate. But beautiful, if they have confidence issues, send them there. But if not, if you're someone who is ready to go to work, who is ready to book acting gigs, who is ready to get paid from stuff, because I was like 18 in the class, you don't need to do it. It's a waste of money. You're just paying money just to do confidence boosters and really not book nothing that's paying you, right? So fast forward, after the Barbizon classes, I was able to network with some people, and they told me some casting websites to do extras, like get little extra gigs, right? And so my first ever extra gig was in Mississippi. I did a commercial. It was a commercial in Mississippi, at Mississippi College. It wasn't a college commercial, but it was about college loans. Fast forward, I'm in college, fell in my classes, right? One thing lets to know, there's a few different things that happen for me to decide to take a semester off, but just ultimately, I just needed a semester off. I needed time to really decide what was me, because I didn't know. Like, I did not know what I wanted to do and what was me and what felt comfortable and nothing. All I was really doing at this time was low-key flunking classes and dating a guy that I didn't really even like anyway. So, so I just needed some time. So I took that semester off, broke up with a boyfriend. And that semester I took off. This is where the craziest thing I've ever done comes. And you're finna be like, all this build up for that. But I'm not like a bad kid. I wasn't a bad kid. I'm still not. I'm like very much of a square. Took a semester off from college, and I was doing acting gigs. I was going to New Orleans. I was going back and forth from New Orleans and Atlanta. Now, I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. New Orleans is about 4.5 hours away on no traffic, 5 hours with traffic. Atlanta is 8 hours away, 9 hours really, because you're going to have to stop for gas. So I was going back and forth, Atlanta and New Orleans. And how the extra stuff works, yo, is like 9 to 10, you don't get like a week or two notice. You get a day notice. So like I remember when I got my extra gig, the first extra gig that I got, I think it was Atlanta. Or it might have been New Orleans. Because I started doing a lot of extra stuff in New Orleans. But anyway, Atlanta. Okay, I was working at Whole Foods at the time. This is the crazy story part. I'm off my semester just doing the acting stuff and traveling and trying to figure out how to be an actor. This is literally the semester when the pandemic starts. Literally when the pandemic starts, this thing. I went to the backstory. I graduated college, high school, midterm. I was done with high school by November 2017. January 2018, my first semester of college, barely passed. That following August 2018, I start taking my business classes. I'm low-key failing. That next following year, right? I believe I'm on the right track. That next following year, so our semester, is when the pandemic hits, right? I believe I'm on the right track. If not, it went something like this. Anyway, I've not been. I actually just woke up. This is what I said I was going to read your comments. So, I'm at Whole Foods because I had my college job. Besides when I worked at the news a little bit to direct, I was working at Whole Foods. So, I'm at Whole Foods. My shift is like 8 to 2. 8 to 2. I'm not in college. My shift is 8 to 2 p.m. I get home because I'm like applying for little extra gigs and castings, just sending in whatever I can send in just to try. Like I'm not reading descriptions hard. I'm just like mass sitting in stuff. So fast forward, get home. It's like 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. I check my email. I got a casting for Black Lightning. The film Black Lightning, let me show you if you don't know what it is, with China Anne McClain in Atlanta for the CW. Black Lightning. So this. Let me find an image. This show. I got casted for this, right? As an extra. In Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta. I've always loved Atlanta. I was like, okay. I called my dad and I was like, because I just got off work. I was off the next day. So this is like a Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday. I had to be back at work Thursday, 11 to 6. So I was just like, yo, like this was like, oh my God, I got my first job in Atlanta. Even though it was an extra role, when you've never like really been an extra way too much. I think I was an extra for like an indie film right before this too. I think I was missing that. I was an extra for an indie film. But when you've never been casted for a CW show or a show that you know or anything like that, just seeing you've been casted, LOL, you've been casted in Atlanta for X, Y, and Z, and then this is your pay, because you do get paid as an extra. You don't get paid like a salary that's like, oh, I'm making these dollars, but you do get paid a little something. And so when I saw that, I just was so excited that like I was getting the opportunity to do something in Atlanta. And so it's 4 o'clock. My casting time, if I'm choosing to do this, is Wednesday at like 1 p.m. I call my dad. Now, keep in mind, I'm in Shreveport. Atlanta is 8 hours, actually 9 because you have to stop for gas from Shreveport. It's 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. in Shreveport, Tuesday. My casting time is 1 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm 9 hours away from where the casting is. So I call my dad and I'm like, I really got this. I really want to do it. Like, I have to do it. And he's like happy for me, but he doesn't really understand what it means. So he's just like, whatever. He gives me $100. Now, I'm working at Whole Foods at the time. I don't know how to move money. I don't know how to like now I know how to always have money available for myself regardless of whatever. But at the time, I didn't understand how to like move my money, manage my money, have separate accounts. I didn't really understand it. So I had really no money but that $100 that he cashed out to me. I had a little Nissan. So it was like $20 for my car at the time. Literally 4 o'clock. I go get cash as soon as he sends it. I go get a little to-go bag. Tell my aunt so she can come check on my dogs, because I had my dogs at the time. Not even an hour after he sent me the money and I got the casting, I was on the road to Atlanta. Also, my dad had a fraternity sister who lives in Atlanta. I've never met her, but just because of the timing, she allowed me to stay the night there. So that all worked out. So I was on the road. I was up on the road from 5 p.m. I don't think I got to Atlanta until like 2 a.m. I was gone. I was not playing. I was like, this is my moment. Going out there, I slept, because Atlanta's an hour ahead too. I slept so I probably got there at like 2 a.m. to her place, like 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. I woke up at like 6 a.m. Like, I could not sleep. I was just so excited. I was in Atlanta. That was my first time in Atlanta, not only by myself, but like with something to do as an adult, well, a semi-ish adult. Like, I wanted to see what was up. Like, I felt like I was finally like making a move in the direction I wanted to be in, right? So when I get up, I go to Waffle House, and then I just kind of drive around Atlanta. Like, I see more house. I just kind of drive around the streets just because, like, Atlanta Housewives is one of my shows. I was just trying to see what the city was really like. I didn't have no one to really hang out with, but I was just trying to see what the city was really like. Get to the casting at 1 p.m. This is not the crazy part. This whole story is the crazy part. But anyway, gets to the casting at 1 p.m. So how the CW works, the CW has a whole set. Like, it has a whole thing, right? And you need clearance to even get in it. So they had the extras meet at a certain spot, which a lot of films are like this. Even if they don't have a whole set, I did a film a few months back in 2025 where it was the same way, and there wasn't a set that they had. They just had different locations. So they had me park somewhere, and then a shuttle would come pick me up. Once they identified I was on the film, a shuttle would come pick me up and then drive me to the set. So we get there at 1 p.m. Well, it's probably like 1:30 now. We get there. Everyone's coming. All the extras are coming in. Everyone's checking in. And then there's always, on every single set, especially huge sets, there's always a specific person. It's just one person who is always in charge of the extras. Their whole job is to be in charge of extras. So she comes, and after she checks us all in, and she's like, okay, so your scene is super simple. She has like it's like a cue card. It's not even, this is for a CW film. This is not, some rinky-dink film. A CW film, she has like a cue card, like this big. And she's reading it. And she's like, okay, y'all scene such and such is leaving, and then they protect y'all, and then y'all rush out. And then that's the scene. And everybody just like, oh, we're going to be here like an hour. Like, okay. And I'm like, I got work the next day in Louisiana, in Shreveport. That's 9 hours from where I am now. I have work there at 11 p.m. tomorrow, right? So this is cool. I'm on set 1:30, 2:30. Get back, give me a nap. This is cool. Literally, after they give me wardrobe, it is announced that the director moved the shot list. So he wants to film a whole fighting sequence before the extras come in. So with that being said, I didn't go on set till probably midnight. Keep in mind, my set time was 1 p.m. My call time was 1 p.m. We only had a quick little scene where we were supposed to walk out the building and the superhero protect us and save us. We didn't go on set. I was sitting on that set from 1:30 p.m. I didn't go on set to film that quick little 30-second scene till midnight. I wasn't on the road to go back home because I had to be at my job because I didn't have any more days off I could take. I couldn't call out, didn't have any more days. I had to be at my job at 11 p.m. 11 a.m., not 11 p.m. 11 a.m. the next day. So let me back up because I know y'all get it, but let me just back up. I drove from Atlanta Tuesday. I drove from Shreveport to Atlanta. 9 hours. Tuesday into Wednesday. I couldn't sleep. I was so excited. So I woke up at 6 a.m. on Wednesday. My call time was 1 p.m. I didn't leave the set till after 1 a.m. I drove 1 a.m. until I got to Shreveport, which was about 10 a.m. Through Thursday night, so I could be at work at 11 p.m. and I didn't get off until 6 p.m. So that was the craziest thing I've ever done. I was not on any drugs, still not on any drugs. I was not taking anything wild. I didn't have a bunch of people hyping me up, nothing. That was strictly me being excited and having adrenaline that I'm going for my dreams. This is my first taste of being on a CW set. I don't care I have to be at work. I don't care how I'm going to do it regardless. So still to this day, I feel like that's one of the craziest things I've ever done because I really was up for like 48 hours. Just like, and it was crazy. Like the drive back to Shreveport was wild. I stopped to get coffee. I stopped to get Red Bulls. But like, bro, on my way back, like I swear I started seeing like colors in the sky. Like it was like God was protecting me because that was wild. That was wild. And like, I was like, I should have just called out. But if I would have called out, I would have lost my job at Whole Foods. So I didn't have any more days off. So that's probably the craziest thing. Boom, there's my story time. Hope it added up to what everyone thought. Bro, bye. There ain't no hustlers nowadays. There's lazy ass people all day. No, you can't. You can be on here watching. That's about it. Hey, Meta. But yeah, LOL. That's my little story time. That's my little story time. That's my little story time, guys. I'm gonna just remove all of you who are dumb. You're just not gonna even get a chance to breathe on my live. Sorry. I wanna love you. Bro, there's this guy yesterday, because I be commenting on TikToks all the time. There was this guy yesterday, and he made this post. Not a huge artist, normal artist. And he gonna say, hold on, this now. He gonna say, want Beyonce to prove you want Beyonce to clear your sample. And it's a beat that samples out one of her songs. That's another sample. And I was just like, because he's not like a huge artist. He's not promoting it like that, nothing. And I was just like, so what exactly are you planning to do other than post it like you are now if she does clear it? Just promote your record. My thing is, especially with artists who are like just trying to like, are independent and just trying to grow and just trying to make a name for themselves. You trying to get these big ass celebrities to clear your sample or to clear your joint. What are you planning to do with it when they do clear it? Like huge and I'm not trying to tell people wrong. But like when you saw Cardi needing to get some stuff cleared from Janet, or Nicki needing to get the girls just the one I have fun cleared from Shorty. They're going on massive tours where there's 50 trillion people on the payroll. Taxes have to be included, everything. These are being in commercials, in movies. And I'm just like, you just trying to post a little record that's not even like mixed good, And wouldn't Beyonce think Beyonce finna waste her time saying, yeah, you can use it? It does nothing for her. And then it does not mean she's gonna even listen to it. It's not mean she's gonna even she's not gonna promote it. Try sucking your dicks and getting off my live. Bye. Dick sucker. Yes, the crafty table at the CW was amazing. Crafty table at the CW was amazing. There was unlimited food, unlimited coffees, teas, unlimited stuff. And then they fed us. Like, they actually fed us a meal. And the meal was so busted. It was exactly what the actors ate. So they weren't giving us McDonald's, where they was giving the actors 5-star steak meal, right? It was catered, barbecue catered. It was chicken, ribs. It was really good food. That was the best food I've ever had on a set before. Really, really good food. Now, the joint that I did with Regina King, the film I did with Regina, because I was an Ed Sheeran one night in Miami, and my mom actually spotted me, which is funny. That food was a little whack. That food wasn't good. But, I mean, I still have not seen it. I still have not seen, because it wasn't a part. There was like me with other extras, and we were being saved. I don't watch the show Black Lightning. I've never watched the show Black Lightning. I don't even know what episode it is. So I've never seen the Black Lightning episode. I've never seen that. I've been in Claws. I've never seen what episode I've been in Claws. So yeah, I don't know. I was in Sulphur Springs. I was a photo double. So I mean, it would just be looking at the exact actor. Just it's me. So yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because it's a weekend. But it is. It is vanilla Coke. You already know. You already know. It is vanilla Coke. Like I was saying yesterday, y'all, if y'all have not heard my remedy, Yeti cup, cold ice. Of course, the ice is cold if it's ice. Cold vanilla Coke. Make sure the vanilla Coke is cold, not something that's room temperature. Make sure it's cold. Pour it on the ice. Best combination ever, because the vanilla Coke becomes kind of slushy like. Y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta do it. Y'all gotta do it. Let me see. I was doing something on my phone. And I forgot. Oh, I know what I was doing. I mean, like, a SAG card is cool, but it's like not a goal to have a SAG card. Like, I mean, eventually there will be one, maybe. I mean, who knows what's gonna go down. But it's like, I don't know if that's like something that you're just like asking just because you're thinking, or like if you are around people who their goal is to get a SAG card. If that's like an actor's goal is to get a SAG card, they shouldn't be an actor. Like, the goal is to just do films, period. Oh, that was spicy aftertaste. The same reason why you're coming to my live thinking that your comment matters. Rising small dick. There you go. Same reason. No, you won't be back. You're not allowed back in. You're not allowed back in. No. No, you don't get. SAG card basically is just like saying to like people, because even extras will have SAG cards, like on like people who just do extra roles, like they don't have no speaking lines, you can't even see them on camera, they just have a SAG card. If you have like 2 or more W-2s, every major film will give you a W-2 for an extra. If you do 5 films and get $80 per film, they're gonna send you a W-2. You just have to prove you have 2 W-2 forms from a film and you can get a SAG card. And basically it's just showing whoever you're working with, I'm a part of this, like I'm really a part of this. Sometimes you'll get invited to like premieres and stuff like that. It's not like you need a SAG card, now you're the acting world and you just have all access to the acting world. No, it's not that at all. You can have a SAG card and still just be sitting up on the streets. That's not how it works. Not how it works. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the 100. Oh, you sent all of them. Okay, 2100s. Okay, turn up. I don't have a podcast. But you can go look at the Lovely Bones interview, though. It was an hour interview that I did on my page. Yeah. So if you ever hear someone that wants to be an actor saying their goal is to get a SAG card, tell them to get a job and start auditioning. And just audition. Because, I mean, a SAG card ain't going to do nothing more for you than if you don't have one. LOL. LOL. No, but what was crazy? Guys, let me whisper because I next door. Literally yesterday, I was like about to go to sleep. This is like noon. And fucking next door is 2 teenage boys and their mom. Freaking, I don't know if the teenage boys were fighting. I don't know if like the dad came around and they were fighting the dad. I don't know what was going on, but it was a bunch of loud yelling inside their apartment and outside their apartment yesterday, right? And the cops came, and like I was trying like not to know, like go outside to see what was going on, or like look too much out the window, because like I have to see those people, and I don't want those people knowing I know their tea. I don't want no weird interactions going on. But I should have known when I passed by the mom and I smiled at her and she never smiles back at me that she having a rough time. Because I could just hear the mom yelling, stop, and the boys were just yelling. I was on the phone with my mama. I'm going to talk on that. I was on the phone with my mama and I was like, Mommy, I'm trying not to see what's going on, but I can hear it all. I'm trying not to really see. Like, what? And then the cops came. There was 2 cop cars. And I was just like, Lord, just do not come over here and start questioning me if I heard anything. I just kept praying. I was like, Lord, please not have these cops come over here and question me, because I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't want to be involved in people and they stuff life already hard enough. I don't know. And so yeah, there was 2 cops. They was over there for a while and they sat outside for a while. And then they finally left, probably like 2 hours. So I'm on the phone with my mama. I was just like, ooh, can't take the dogs out. I don't want to take dogs out. I don't want to do nothing. I want to act like I ain't here. Like, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of them problems. Look at my kitty. What, you don't want to see the people? You don't want to see them? Well, just listen to the music. That protects me. I don't really have a take on guns. I don't really want to talk about that. I think that I definitely think that there's a problem with guns on the streets. I definitely think that there's a problem with teenagers taking guns and shooting each other. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna go into that. No, I don't feed him starting. You know what? And no, y'all don't think nothing weird about it. His favorite food is chicken. Like his favorite thing to eat. He's not really a fish cat. Like, yeah, he'll eat some tuna, but he won't really eat tuna. Like he'll eat chicken. Like his favorite thing is just like no fat, no skin on it, just a little chicken thigh, just cut up. Or I get him the cat meals that are like chicken pot pie. His thing has just always been chicken. So no, he doesn't do sardines. I don't have an Australian accent, so that's wrong. Kitty, chill. Just be chill. I've had him for like 8 years. 8 years. I got Whiskey first. Whiskey's 8 years old. And so he came probably like 6, 7 months after I got Whiskey. Kitty. Let me play some of my music. Kitty. Well, not my cat. Kitty, just chill. The thing is with him is he just likes to just be licking all day. Like, just chill, just sit. Keep it. That's why I had to. Gotta have it. Hi, Key. Not the one, 2 or 3, at the beat about me, then I had to. I'm off like a. Playboy on my bum means I don't want no bum me. See? I pop like a bunny. Playboy on my bum means I don't want no bum me. Studio on the Go, Small Penis. Bye, get off my stuff. I don't know what a ragdoll is. That's a car? I ain't no domino. Visionless fucks. Wait, where's the baby? Get to. Hey, brother, bitch, so. Go follow on Instagram. Wait, what up? 914, I'm gonna let I should know. Thanks. Stay on. Back to. Let me come down before I get a TT. No, madam, there's not. There's not for me. I mean, I like when the white guys do like the Justin Timberlake type music, like the R&B type music. There's like a whole underground like of guys that do like white guys that do music like that, like vibey music like that. Um, but I mean, their fans are. I mean, they're not maybe like Justin Timberlake yet, but they're able to sell out a show. No, it's not that she doesn't like me. I mean, I'm not. First of all, I'm not like a neighbor who like is like, oh, let's all hang out. Like, oh, they're my neighbor, so we're instantly cool. Oh, it's my neighbor. Let me send you a pie. Oh, it's my neighbor. Come get sugar for me. I'm very much don't bother me. I won't bother you. Like, we not all in the family with neighbors, okay? I don't bother me. I won't bother you. There's people, if I pass by them, I'll smile at you. I'll say hi. But we not, oh, let's meet outside and chit chat. And oh, well, what? Let's stay out here and talk for 10 minutes. No, I'm not that person. If I walk past anyone that I live by, I'll smile at them, or say hi, smile and hi. There's a lot of people who have dogs. We alternated the dog park because don't nobody want to be mixing the dogs at the dog park. So if I'm at the dog park, someone else who has a dog, I'll leave so they can come to the dog park. We'll say hi and wave, but I'm not, and even if everyone, I'm not that type of person. I don't like that neighbor stuff, okay? That's too, don't be in my business now. Don't be in my business. So I don't want anyone ever feeling like I'm in their business either, even though, you can hear some stuff sometimes. But yeah, I don't think she just doesn't like me. I think that she's just going through a rough time and she doesn't want to be smiling and high-end with a shorty who obviously doesn't have kids and especially teenage boys to run around and dealing with right now. So yeah, that's that. Kitty, why are you staring at me? You want to get back up here, dude? You want to get back up here? Yeah. Yeah. I'm very serious about how like your home is like your safe space. When you have a home, you do everything to create a safe space for yourself. And so having neighbors and people you don't really know all in your business, that can mess with your energy inside your home because people study thinking that they know what's in your home because they live in next door. So I'm very, very serious about a home being your safe space and it's only for you and you have to create it for you. Neighbors can cross a line and I don't like that. If you're not my actual family, my parents, my cousins, my grandma, you don't need to be all up in what I got going on. So I'm very quiet. I'm a very quiet neighbor. It's my dog's Whiskey specifically. She's the loudest thing. I don't be playing loud music. I would never snitch. Like teenage boys, they be yelling, screaming, playing the game, doing a whole bunch of shit. I would never snitch on them for being loud. Like I'm like the easiest neighbor in the freaking world. Just don't bother me. I won't bother you. That's how I am. Oh well, you got you in the wrong direction in life. Being scared of my cat. Being scared of my cat got you in the wrong direction in life. I'm just talking to y'all, Kelly. That's it. Oh, thanks. Well, that's what that is if you listen to my music and follow on Instagram and be a part of Coast Gang. That's exactly what it is when you do that. I don't even see, Bands, how you even had like the energy to type all that nonsense. I don't really play video games, so I don't really know. I play Candy Crush. I do Candy Crush. But I don't really just play video games. His name is T'Challa. T'Challa! Love you. His name is T'Challa, but I call him Kitty most of the time. Bro, how you having the energy to type all that? Are you okay? Ugh. God. Anyway, guys, go listen to Homebody. Go listen to Home by T. Reference on my name. Daddy, do you really copy? All they got is released by T. Do you really copy? I'm sorry that this body home. Kitty. Crazy in the. Crazy in the. I know, like, what is you talking about? Well, go listen to mine. Go listen to my music. What are you doing, Kitty? Let me put my hoodie on with this, because I'm a little cold. Now crazy on it. Crazy on the in the house. No, my cat doesn't go on walks. I don't even know who. All favorite stand-up comedian, definitely Eddie Murphy. Definitely Eddie Murphy. I really love Martin on Def Jam. I spent a weekend about a year ago just watching Martin on Def Jam. That was fun. I like Bernie Mac. Who I've been liking recently though. I really like. Let me just go ahead and move this person because I'm like, bro, you just interfere in the chat. I really like this new comedian Marcelo. Well, he's not new. I guess he's been on SNL, but like I've never seen him, so he's new to me. Marcelo Hernandez. He's like from Cuba. He has a really deep voice. He's probably about my age, maybe a little younger, maybe a year or two younger. Bro is funny. Bro is funny, and I think he has like, you know how everyone will say they have ADHD or ADD or people just be saying they have stuff, but they really don't have stuff. He really has like ADD or something, like for real, like. And I feel that with his mom, like saying you don't have it because, and the reason why I feel that so hard is I feel like we're in this crisis now where across the board with everybody, the new thing is to just diagnose people with like ADHD or depression or anxiety or and no one's actually trying to figure out their problems. They're just saying I'm depressed. Getting it medicine. They're just saying I have anxiety. No one's actually dissecting what the heck is wrong with them. You know? Like, so I think it's funny how like his mom was like, no, you don't have it. Because that's real. That's real. Like sometimes like you don't have stuff. And I feel like there's an abundance of people who claim they just have something when really you're just a lazy sack of shit who's not putting in work to change your life if something's wrong. And I do think it was funny, but he has ADD. That dude, you can tell when he speaks, he has ADD. But it's funny, and he's funny, and he's my new favorite right now. He's my new favorite, Marcelo. Like, I feel like being around him, you have no choice but to laugh. Like, I love people like that. Yeah, I saw the last Dave Chappelle special. It was okay. I don't think it was as funny. I don't think it was as funny as his previous ones. I think it was okay. I think it was okay. I think the ending, how he told that long story to end it, that was like half the special, I think it could have hit harder. I think he said some stuff. I think he said some stuff that was true, you know, about conspiracy theories and about different things. He said some stuff that was real, but I don't think it was as funny, you know, as funny. I don't know, Michael. This is the same world that's coming to with you watching me talking to a camera. It's the same world. It's the same one, homie. Oh yeah, he was funny. He was funny in that Martin episode too. Y'all seen that Martin episode where he's like Martin's uncle, and Martin's uncle and cousin come, and the cousin has an issue stealing, but the dad, Pops, he got the one eye. Oh, he does? I didn't know Mike Epps had a special coming. What's half baked? Let me see. I mean, I just be like, okay. Like, is it my paycheck? Like, I mean, someone can show me a $1 million paycheck, but it's like, is it mine? Like, what you want me to do? Suck your dick now that you got $1 million? Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not mine. I believe in hard work. You know, like, I ain't finna be being no sex worker or doing no weird shit for a couple dollars. That's gonna end up no dollars. You sell yourself short for a little bit, you end up with nothing. Okay, what is this half-baked? Oh, is this this show? Yeah, I ain't never seen this show. Who is this? Is this like a white guy and Dave Chappelle getting high together or something? LOL. No, I'm not. I'm not sensitive about weed. I'm not about to be smoking, but I'm not sensitive about it. Like, I'm not like... Y'all don't be clowning me with the movies now. Don't be clowning me with the movies. I try to be on trend. I was born in 1999. This movie came out in 1998. Y'all don't be clowning me when it be coming to these movies, y'all. I be trying to keep up, and I feel like my catalog is a lot wider than a lot of people my age. From Sanford and Son to how much I love Martin to how much I've watched 90s comedians. I feel like it's a lot higher than people my age. But I was born in 1999. I wasn't there. So I can only do so much, man. I can only do so much. So don't judge me now. Let's see. And what's crazy about Sanford and Son is like that was all my mom wanted to watch. My mom and my aunts and my grandma wanted to watch growing up, and I hated that show. It wasn't until I got a little older I could start appreciating it, but I hated it. It just was not anything. Like, it just wasn't like my show was Martin. Like, when Martin would come on, probably because Martin was just so overly animated. When Martin would come on, I'm 4, 5, 6. My attention is snatched. When Sanford came on, I just kind of like, ugh. But now I kind of appreciate it a little bit better. And I can watch it. Let me see. I really liked the episode. I don't know why this episode was like, it was something that I just really liked. I really liked the episode. I can't remember which one it was, if it was Sanford or Lamont. They were going to someone rich. They were getting some money. Let me look it up. Because I don't want to tell y'all the episode wrong. Sanford and Son episode with nice carpet and shoes. Okay, yeah. So okay, this one. So basically, Sanford and Lamont found this rich guy or something. And he had a bunch of shoes and like a nice apartment that they were trying to be on. I really love that. Oh, no. One that I really like is I like the one where I think Lamont is sleeping in the trunk and the cat noises. Hello, not the kids dressed like them. Oh, and then when Sanford goes on a plane, that was funny. He was trying to smoke on the plane. That was funny. So yeah, see, he had all these shoes. The dude had all these shoes. I need to go back and watch it. I know when I was younger, that episode would always catch my attention because I saw he had all them different shoes in that nice apartment. Oh, that was, they was taking the piano. That's what you said in the comment, huh? And then Esther, was it Aunt Esther was on Martin? Oh, okay. See, y'all remember the episode. See, Martin is more my show than Sanford and Son. But yeah, my mom loves Martin. She likes All in the Family. All in the Family. She loves that show. The Jeffersons a little bit, not too much. The Jeffersons, she didn't have Jeffersons on DVD. And What's Happening? What's Happening I liked. I liked What's Happening a lot. She likes What's Happening a lot. That was her show, What's Happening. I think one of my favorite episodes of What's Happening is when Raj sneaks out to go to the party. And the mom come and says, yo, you can gets off work early to say he can come to the party, go to the party. But he already snuck out to go to the party. So I think that's my favorite episode of What's Happening. Young Restless, no, that my grandpa might like that, but no, that wasn't nothing I watched. Yeah, on What's Happening Now. Yeah, all that. Keenan Kel's my show. Actually, go look at go look at the video I posted with Kel when I met Kel. It's on my shorts. Go look at that. Go look at. Let's get together. I mean Keenan. The video of me meeting Keenan, not Kel. I have not met Kel. Keenan. Cause we don't feel the same. Okay, guys, we're moving up in the subscription and the subscriber world. We moving up. No, LOL, Keenan. Keenan's who I meant. Not Kel. Keenan. Keenan. Big dreaming. Keenan. Y'all go stream Homebody. Bro from someone named Zati. Do you really copy myself? It matches the pants. Aw, that's so sweet. Not one, not even Eddie Murphy, bro. Not even Eddie Murphy. And okay, and I can attest to, like, it seems like you're not, but like when I met Frodo, I can't think, Elijah Woods. There's a picture on my Instagram. Let me show y'all. Before I get in my story, I like context when I get a story, so I'll be trying to give y'all context. Let me find a picture. It's all the way down, guys. Let me find it. Him. When I met, and LOL, I have my Stranger Things shirt on. Word. When I met Elijah Woods, I didn't know he was coming. I initially didn't know he was coming. It just was like, oh, he's gonna be here. And I was just like, and I flipped out, right? Even though I'm not the hugest fan of Lord of the Rings, it was like a thing for, like, when I was younger, when those movies would come out, we would go every single Christmas. Like, it was a family affair. I remember waiting in lines on the movies back in the days. I was a little girl, so, but back in the days, when you would go to the movies, especially on a holiday like Christmas, the lines for tickets was like so deep. Because you couldn't buy it online. You could only, there wasn't no station on the inside you could tap and pay. Like, you only could go through the ticket people at the box office. And so lines was crazy. Lines was out the box crazy, right? And so I remember waiting in those lines for tickets. I remember waiting, because even though it was a thing where you couldn't even get it in advance because the movie theater wouldn't open till later in the Christmas day. So people couldn't even get their tickets in advance. You had to be there. If the movie opened at 4, your movie was 7, line down the street trying to get tickets. So it just was a big part of me and my family's, when I was younger. So, like, seeing him, even though I'm not like a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, or I'm not like OMG about his movies, just him alone just brought back so many, like, whirlwind of memories, and just like, that's crazy, like, how I'm here meeting you, and this is something we did as a family to go see you at the theater. So it was a big deal. And I was very, very starstruck. Just because of just everything. Malibu's Most Wanted, yeah, I like it. It's funny. I think it's really funny. That actor actually has a podcast, and Raven was on the podcast. Raven Simone was on the podcast not too long ago. So he has a podcast, that actor. I don't think Taco Bell is open. It's 5:30 a.m. I don't think it's open. I don't think so. Yes, I want to do real movies. Why would I not want to do real movies? That's what's going on now. Oh, you met Russ? LOL. Hi, ain't he hiding out right now? Ain't Russ hiding out? Oh, thanks. I know. I'm trying to think about what I want to eat. Yesterday, I ate everything yesterday. My dad sent me some money for lunch. He just sent me some money for lunch, and so I was just like, well, what am I gonna get? So yesterday I had Chipotle. Then I had this place called Which, which is a sandwich place, which it was good. I just think my last bite, I did like a really dumb thing, and I thought my dogs were like really respecting me. I don't think they were, though. There was like, it's a sandwich cut in half. It was so good. I had to run to the restroom really quick while I was eating. Gonna do more for you. There's, oh, I thought you said stop. Oh, okay, let me just go. I thought you said stop clapping. You said capping. LOL. I need to get my glasses on. Anyway, so I had half the sandwich, ate it, had the other half, was eating it. There was probably this much left. Now, in the sandwich was turkey, cheese, everything that I basically get from Jimmy John's was in this sandwich that I just wanted to try this new sandwich place. It was good, though. What else I had in there? Oh, I had bell peppers. Oh, it was so good. Bell peppers, onions, salt, pepper, cucumbers. I didn't have no onions in there though, because they had red onions, and I don't like the way red onions taste. Like at all. I'm not a red onion girl. But yeah. And so I had this much left. I kept it on the couch and my dogs were out. One dog was right here. Here's the sandwich. The other dog is right here. I ran to the restroom not thinking. I just really had to go. I come back. I'm like, oh, that's so good. My dogs didn't eat it. But some look weird. Like, I think they mess with it, but they're really smart and they know how to not make it obvious. Because like I felt like there was none of the filling in there. Like the sandwich was there and like the turkey was in there. But I didn't see none of like my vegetable filling in there. And I don't know. I just like, I think they mess with my stuff. It doesn't do anything to me. I just don't like the taste of it. I don't like the taste of red onions. Like they're just too strong. They're too strong and they leave just a bigger lasting taste than other onions. Well, I take that back. I do like the red onions at Chipotle. I do take that back. I like the red onions at Chipotle, so I do take that back. But just like red onions, I'm at this restaurant. If it comes with it, I'm gonna say no red onions. I'm gonna say no red onions. No. Work. Oh, okay, guys. So also I want to say, yes, those are the restaurants my dad owned, was Piccadilly. Also, I want to say, if you're in Atlanta, I officially have booked 3 performance festival dates in Atlanta, Georgia in April. I'm not going to say the festival. They told me not to mention it because they haven't started promoting it yet or announced that this would be happening. But if you're in Atlanta, definitely tap in. I'm just gonna chill. I don't really have a plan. Tomorrow I'm gonna start on laundry and stuff, but today I think I'm just gonna chill. Not do too much. Let me look at these videos. Martin. Really, it's just Martin himself. Like, it's really just him being him. Not even as another character. Just him. Like, the court episode, how he acted. Like, when he went to Hollywood, how he acted. Like, Varnell Hill. Like, just really Martin being extra is, like, my favorite thing. Like, I love Varnell, but like Varnell wasn't like an ongoing character in Martin. So it's really just Martin being him. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see it. This is what I want. Just be a part of the Coast Gang. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else. Yeah, you should go see him.
Hey guys, yo, my, the irony of you being a dumbass retired young boy. Stay woke is not, oh, let me just say what's wrong with the government and what's wrong with being Christians. No, stay woke means stay awoke from motherfuckers like you. Who just saying shit, thinking they know shit. Stay woke and away from motherfuckers like you. Retired dumb dick. In 1975, idiot. That's what it means. So get off my stuff, trying to play with me. Because they be creeping. They gonna find you, gonna catch you sleeping. Ooh, so stay woke to dumb asses. Retired dummy with a small penis. Ooh, stay woke.
I'm so funny. Yeah, I do think I could. It depends on what it is, though. Like, I think if it's a funny character, that would be fun to just because I'm a goofy person, so it would be fun to like just go to work and play.
Definitely Nelson. Bro, it's barely winter where I'm at.
I'm trying to look at these shorts that that YouTube makes for me to see if I'm posting them. Some of them be like dumb. Like some of them be like me just like on my phone.
Like when you're an entertainer, it's your responsibility to make stuff cool. Fuck with people.
Oh, this one I'll post.
Bye. Go.
This one I will post. I guess I feel like I was when I was around certain people. I don't know. I feel like I didn't gravitate towards who I should have gravitated towards in high school. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like the friends I had were not really. I should have been in theater. I should have been in the band. I should have been doing things like that. And it's not like it was bad. It's not like I was in any trouble. It wasn't like that. I just feel like I didn't have the friends, maybe the confidence, maybe everything just really be me. I wasn't quiet. I mean, there were certain friends that I had that I should have been closer to, that I felt like I could be funny. Like when I went to private school, the friends I had there, my 8th grade year, who left 9th grade year, like thought I was funny and I could be myself and this, that, and the fourth. But like the friends that I was really hanging out with and really close to and really did sleepovers all the time with, I kind of felt like I couldn't fully be Cherelle. I to be honest. But those are things that you just sweep under the rug, you know, when you're younger. No, I'm not Creole. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do story time. So, yo, if any of y'all have Verizon and y'all got the phone outage, yo. So Verizon gave a $20 coupon to put towards a bill, right? You have to have an app. So it's not just applied. So if you're Verizon, you're not just getting $20 off your bill. You get a text. You have to apply it through the app. I was just able to set up the app for the longest time. I've had my phone under my name because my dad used to pay for my bill. I pay my own phone bill. I've had my own phone bill for the last year. Literally, yesterday was the first time it allowed me to set up the app. Before that, I was having issue after issue after issue about setting up the app to pay. I would just like do it as a guest. Every time I would just pay my bill once a month. I know when it's due, the 17th of every month my phone bill due. So I was like, yo, I just pay as a guest. I don't gotta have no app. Because I hate dealing with people at phone stores. I hate dealing with people at phone stores. I've not met one person at a phone store that has not been like high key, like rude, underlying rude, especially to me. So I was like, I do not want to go to the phone store. I do not want to deal with these people. So I was just like, I'll pay as a guest. You get the app. You know, some of the grandmas and grandpas who have it, they pay over the phone, they pay with the check at the store still, so they not even gonna get the $20 off. You gotta apply it on the app, and then once you apply the $20 on your bill, it takes 1 to 2 bill cycles for it to be applied. So it's no guarantee that I'm finna get $20 off my bill next month, because I already paid my bill for this month. Actually, the day that the outage happened for Verizon, that morning I paid my bill. Crazy. Anyway, guys. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. Hey, Andre, funny story. There was a Nathan that I went to high school with, and I also worked with him at Panera. I should have dated him. He was a good dude. But I dated another guy, and he was the wrong guy. But I should have dated Nathan. He was the right guy. He still follows me on Snapchat. He's a good guy. He's probably married or something now, because he was a good guy. Wrestler. Went to the military. Good guy. Actually, I don't know if he went to the military. Maybe his brother. But I know he was a good, quiet guy. He was very respectful, respected women. Should have dated him. Always chose wrong. LOL, bro, Meta. I pay. I do. My bill's like $150. It is, but I'm just like, bro, if that's what I gotta do, is what I gotta do. Like, if that's what I gotta do, I mean, I pay $150 a day on DoorDash. So if I gotta do it, I gotta do it, man. But like, I just need to make sure my service right. I need to make sure. And then when I went to go get the phone bill, to switch the phone to my name, the guy there was low-key giving me like slick attitude and thought he was slick. Like, and he low-key didn't want to help me. I kept checking his behind, because I'm the queen of checking a dude thinking he playing with me. I'm the queen of doing that. Don't play with me, motherfucker, because I'm here to get a phone. I'm not here to jack off. So he low-key was giving me attitude. I just kept checking him every time. Checking him. Hey, in Finland. It's my... Bro, bye. Small dick bastard. Yeah, I think he was. He was. Man, he may have had like some Hispanic in him, but he was white, yeah. He was white. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, kitty. Let's see if he'll jump. He won't do it. He's scared. It's like my cat.
Garlic from Magic City in Atlanta. Y'all, if you in Atlanta, wings. I like the honey. It's the Magic City wings. Magic City. I think you can even DoorDash them. The honey garlic, the wing butts, but Hawaiian from.
No, I haven't gotten any.
My favorite thing to cook.
Have I heard some that I went and outsourced? Yes. I have not gotten any though. Like I said, I have not. People sending me beats, they'll just send them thinking that, hoping for luck. They don't even really listen to me as an artist to know what my sound is like. And at this point, like, it just is a waste of time for people to be sending me beats if they're not going to listen to me as an artist. Because I'm not going to like it. How do I... Oh, here we go. Manage videos. And it's this one. Magic City Wings. Let's see. Edit. I rap, go listen to the raps and come back. I don't rap like, oh, let me talk about my ass and titties all day. I really rap. Go listen to it. on my bitch better. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten that question before, and just because like I'll have the beat doesn't mean I'll make the song. Like, you know, like that's kind of like something that I don't really know how to answer. Because it's like, just because I have the beat to Dirty Diana doesn't mean that the song is blowing up. Like, it's a formula. Like, it's not just one thing. Like, it's not just, and I remember, like, I'll get DMs sometimes, and they'll be, like, people who make beats, and they'll be like, yeah, like, I'm going to send you my beat package. I make beats for such and such and such and such and such and such. And I'm just like, what that got to do with me? Because I still got to pay you for the beat. I still got to promo the shit. I still got to do everything, write the song. What does you making a beat for X, Y, and Z have to do with me and the success of my song? That's what I'm saying. You got to cut out the noise. There's a lot of noise that does not matter in the industry. And that does not do anything but a conversational piece that I guarantee you nobody really cares about. Like, at all. Oh, location. No! I forgot the location. Location. Let's do this one in Atlanta. I'm finna start doing some of my shorts, the location being Atlanta. Get this promo in Atlanta together. It depends on what I hear in the song. So, like, On My Nerves, I heard On My Nerves, like the hook of On My Nerves, before I even started writing something. And then there's some songs, like Last Name Kodak, I knew I wanted the hook to be Last Name Kodak. No, it's not Kodak. And I'm like, what is that? It's a lot of black. I knew I wanted the hook to be that. But so it just depends. Like Snooze Freestyle, I didn't hear a hook. I just heard SZA starts the song with, I touched that fire for you. I ain't it. So I come in as soon as she's about to say, I touched that fire. The beat starts, I touch, and I say, ain't a fire, but it's fire. And so it just kind of depends on the beat, what I hear, what I'm trying to say. It just kind of depends. It's not like one formula of how I write. Now, some people like Nick Jonas. I've been watching a lot of Nick Jonas and the Jonas Brothers lately. I know. Joe Bros. I've been on it. I just have, guys. They've been doing a lot of promo for their Christmas movie, and I just went into this whirlwind and just like the Jonas Brothers. I know Nick Jonas is like A-lister songwriter. Like, there's people who are like top-notch songwriters. Like Nick Jonas is one. Zendaya, the guy that sings Classic Man. I'm a classic man. He writes songs for a lot of people in the industry. So there's people that are like top tier song makers who have like a whole ass formula that they only go by. Me, I don't have no formula. I just, whatever I feel in my body, in my mind, in my soul, when I like a beat is how I go. Yeah, you will never know. I'll help you out. Bye. Of some sort, yes. Like, of some sort, it does. I mean, the matching tattoos that I have with my cousins, and a friend, I have a matching tattoo with a friend I recently got. So, I mean, of some sort. I mean, not everyone is like, this is just life-changing. Like, I'm not really like that with tattoos. No, I'm more of a rapper. Like, I mean, I'm dabbling in the harmonizing, but I'm more of a rapper over here. Go listen to the raps. Go look at the music videos that cost a lot of money, that another one's about to cost a lot of money, and stuff, and come back. I don't be going with a bunch of people. That's how I get good vibes. How I record, that's a good question, Bruce Wayne. When I go to record, I don't go to the studio because studio time is money. Like, people who say, oh, let's go to stew. We go spend 8 hours in stew. And I'm just like, first of all, do you have a friend? Because like studio time costs money. Like when you really trying to record records and when you really trying to do stuff, like who got time to be just sitting up in there smoking, drinking, not in there actually recording music? Like that's like people who are just like not really like doing it. Every time I go to the studio, I have a plan. If I'm booking 2 hours of studio time, I know in those 2 hours of studio time what I'm trying to record, what songs I'm trying to do, the beats I need to be sending my engineer. I've rapped the song to myself several times. When I go into the studio, it's never my first time rapping out loud a song. I went over lyrics and reworked lyrics several times before I even get into a studio. Who has time to be paying studio time for you to just sit there and write a song? Like, no, you need to sit and write a song anywhere and then take that to the studio so you can get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to mix different, like people just be doing way too much for the studio. That's what I'm saying. So, what? LOL. And sometimes it's not like, sometimes people feel more free, like if they're high or whatever. And I don't get down like that. I don't get down like that. I don't get down a bunch of people in the studio. It's not a jam sesh. If I'm trying to make a song that I'm planning to put money into to boost my name, to promote myself, to get people to like, I don't want 50 billion unnecessary people around me. That's no. No. Don't smoke around me. I don't like smoke. Nothing. So yeah. That's Hey Jack Frost. I feel like there was something else I wanted to answer, but I don't know where the comment went. I don't know who Lil Shoe is. Let's see what me. Kidding. Not on a daily basis. Like if I'm out with a friend at an event, I might have a sip. I'm not like a big Kitty. I love you. Okay, well, study last name Kozak and make a video talking about how many metaphors and double entendres are in there. Please, because there's so many. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Just lay. My toes are white. He is grown. Stop. That grown ass kitty. He's grown. That's not my kitty. He's so cute. See, kitties are like, he got my arm strong, y'all. He got my arm. Kitties are different. Kitties are different. I'm telling you, kitties are different. They're different than dogs. They're special. Not that my dogs aren't special. The kitties, they can do a little bit more. They got their brain is very advanced. And honestly, too, I feel like he like walks around cussing me out all day too. I feel like he's talking bad about me all day. No, he does. No, I don't take him on walks. He's an inside cat. He is very much an inside cat. Like, he's very much inside. He doesn't go outside. No, kitty, no. He's definitely pretty spiritual. Be careful with him. He's my animal. He's my cat. He's mine. He just trying to lick. I don't even know if he's a very affectionate cat. Like he's very, very lovey dovey. He's not a cat that does a bunch of hissing. He's very, very lovey dovey. Especially if the dogs are put up. When the dogs are put up, like he's very in my face. Okay, West Coast. Oh well. I don't think T'Challa need a shout out. Ugh, kitty. I remember when I first got him, I was so scared. Like I had like a moment of like I cried for a moment. Cause like no one in my family has ever had a cat as a pet. You know, black people don't like cats. So like no one in my family ever had a cat as a pet. Even though my dad is not black, like he ain't ever neither. That ain't how he got down neither. So and his people neither. So I was very, very emotional because I felt like I had no support from my family. Felt like my family thought I was crazy because they think cats belong outside. They do not think cats belong in a house. But I just loved him. I just loved him. I just loved him. I just had to keep my cat. Like I just love him. I don't know where he went, but he'll be back. Well, not all. I ain't speaking for all. I'm just saying across the board, it's a known thing how most black people don't like cats. It's a known thing. LOL, AB. Don't be asking too many questions when I picked him up here. Just know, God sent me him. God sent me him. And when I got him, he was already house trained, neutered, and everything. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Roddy, Mississippi, yes. Yes. Aw, but cats are good. Cats are a really good animal, especially if they're not mean. Like if they're not like a hissing cat, like a weird cat. Cats are really good animals. They're low maintenance. You can leave them for several days and not have to worry about taking them to the restroom. They know how to clean after themselves. You don't have to take them to the groomers every other week. Like you don't have to walk them. Like they're very, 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 very easy to take care of. And I definitely say if you want an animal and you don't have much time, but the time that you do have, you want an animal there, get a cat. Get a cat. They can definitely take care of themselves. LOL. Meta. Yes, I heard that, Jack. I heard that. But I think I heard that about lions. Like about lions and tigers. But I guess, cats are the same, I guess. Yeah, my dogs and my cat get along. Well, Whiskey kind of don't get along like as good, but they get along. They get along. Whiskey kind of can be a bully, my little 6-pound dog, but the cat and Nelson are way bigger than Whiskey, so it's kind of works out. Now, if my big dog Nelson was mean, it would be a whole thing, but they get along. Actually, my big dog Nelson and the kitty, they'll sometimes like cuddle together. Like while they're asleep, they'll sometimes be cuddled up together. I have to show y'all a picture. Let me see if I have one on this phone. Let me see. I got a picture of them cuddling. I don't think I have any in this phone. Oh, well, here's one. It's not as, like, they be cuddling more, but here's one where they be cuddling more than that, though. Let's see. I don't know what the storage is. Yeah, when you raise them together, they'll get along. I mean, animals are like anything else. Like, when you raise them together and you get them young, you know, and when you create order, you know, we got to create order. Like, my dogs, they're in the crate. They're not just out all day. They're crate trained. Having a crate, your dogs in the crate, is really something I suggest to people, because it keeps them safe. It keeps your house clean. It keeps, you know, it's a good thing. It gives you peace, some time, some peace. So I definitely say crate train your pooch. But the cat doesn't go in a crate, of course. So, I mean, that gives him time to be alone and not be around the dogs. Yeah, guys, I don't have another picture. I don't have no pictures of them cuddling. Oh, I don't have none. One dog is a Maltese poodle. And then one is a pit terrier. He looks like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I've seen those, King. I'd be like, oh, how cool. I don't have a certain type of dog breed that I like. I'm not like, oh, I like bully dogs. I'm not that type of girl. Like, I didn't go out like saying, oh, I want a bunch of pit bulls. Oh, I want no. When I first wanted a dog, I wanted a small, tiny little dog, and I got Whiskey. I got a Maltese poodle, small little dog, and then the cat, I said God sent me the cat, so, you know. And then I went into, because when I first got Whiskey, she was on special dog food. I feel like dog food is very important for the dog's life. Like, you really got to get them a good dog food that's healthy. And so when I first got her, I was buying her the specific dog food from PetSmart, which the secret is, I learned, grain-free. Grain-free dog food is always better than the other dog food. That is what's good for them, is grain-free dog food. It's much better for their stomachs, everything. So I found a cheaper brand at Whole Foods that I can get. Anyway, so I was going in there to get her dog food, and Nelson was a little tiny puppy there for adoption. And I was like, yo, I can't leave him here. It's only $50, had all the shots. He was tiny. So I was like, let me just get him. Well, make sure you subscribe, Love Budget. Listen to music. Oh, I said I was going to get off at 100 minutes. I'm going to get off in a few, guys. You too, Cunningham. LOL. That would be, maybe not on the cover, but that would be cool to include on the next project. LOL. He does look like Scooby-Doo. Everyone thinks he looks like Scooby-Doo. $50, huh? 50. You want to sit right here, kitty? It's like he wants to. He just does not feel comfortable jumping on me. But he'll step on me. Like, in the middle of the night, like, he'll step on me while I'm dead asleep. Like, and it hurts. Like, kitty's not no 6 pounds. He's at least 20 pounds. So imagine you're dead asleep and 20 pounds is stepping on you for no reason, when they could have just walked around you. Middle of the night. Good morning, Kim. My whatever painted is none of your business, outdoor man. Go back to the outdoors. Bye. I'm sick, kitty. Yeah, it is cold. I need to take my dogs out. I need to take my poochies outside. Let's see what the numbers, what we at right now. Oh, we almost at 5,070. There's no and, guys. I swear, in elementary school, how the teachers would like ram into our heads. It's no and. It's no and. 102. No, it's no and. 102. It's no and. It's like, who cares? $102. Like, who cares? It's 610. LOL. I don't even know what that is. Hippie Hollows. That don't seem like nothing Cherelle Kozak need to be a part of. No. $5.6K. We almost at 5.7. One more person subscribe. 5.7K. On the road to 10K on YouTube. On the road to 10K on Instagram. We growing. Cozy Gang is growing, and I'm so thankful for y'all. I'm so thankful for y'all. I didn't know they call it Hippie Hollow. We've been once. I didn't really feel too comfortable taking my animals out there though, because there was a whole situation where like algae, something with the water and algae, and I'm not a girl who's just gonna go walking, taking her dogs driving myself somewhere to go take my dogs walking by a lake. That's not me. It's not my personality. It's not something I'm interested in doing. I'm not interested in taking no hike. I'm not interested in taking the dogs to go. No, I'm just not that girl, guys. I'm just be 1,000 with you. I'm being 1,000. Being real. $5.06K. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Literally, bro. The crab I had yesterday was so good. I had crab. It was so good. I've never heard of it being called Hippie Hollows. I've never heard that, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. Like, took him once. I was very uncomfortable. Nelson was very uncomfortable. Whiskey was like, we just all were uncomfortable. It's not our vibe. And at the end of the day, also Nelson knows like a big like. In Louisiana, we were at a house. He had a big, huge backyard. There was cows. There was farm dogs that would come down to play with them. So, like, Nelson's used to, like, just space to run around. Like, I've never been someone who just walked the dogs anyway. Like, I come from a really big backyard for him. And now there's a dog park here at my apartment that I take him to at least twice a day. Or, well, what I'll do, sometimes I'll take him twice a day. But sometimes I'll just take them once. They go once for sure a day to the dog park. Every single day, those dogs go once a day. But sometimes I don't be wanting to take them at the same time. And so I'll walk Nelson, or I'll take Nelson by himself to the dog park, and then I'll walk Whiskey. Because if I take him to the dog park, I'll have Nelson on the leash, and then I'll hold Whiskey. Just because they're two different sizes, two different leashes. Whiskey would get annoyed with how Nelson's walking. I would end up holding Whiskey anyway. So, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, it's too much of a drive. It's on the like I have to go all the way down I-35 on the other side of Austin to get to Travis. And I don't swim. I'm not. That's not. I just. It just is not me. All of it's just not me. Actually, no. I'm the only child. I'm the only child between my parents. I'm the only child. Um, Not to say neither of my parents are remarried, so that there's kids with they don't have kids that they had, but like their spouses have kids that that they consider a part of the family, but I'm the only child between them two. Um, and I grew up with my cousins, so I wasn't just completely only child syndrome. Like I grew up with my two cousins. We're 3 years apart. One's 3 years older than me. One's 3 years younger than me. She does my makeup. The one that's 3 years younger than me all the time that you'll see. So yeah, I'm the only child. But my mom was a stay-at-home mom too for the first 8 years of my life. So I have some only child things, but I definitely got interaction with other kids my age, for sure. For sure. LOL. LOL. Just looking at some stuff. Yes, I'm the shortest. I'm the shortest out of my cousins. List. Okay, the list is Jones. Go listen to music. That's the list. Oh, oh my God. Everybody's posting their 2016 pictures. I'm like, I don't ever want to act like this happened. LOL. Everybody's posting their 2016 pictures, and I'm just like, ew, forget that time. No, I did not play sports. I tried to do softball. I really wanted the softball outfit. It was too hot. I did because when I went to private school, it was more of a thing where if you just show up, they'll let you get on the team. It's not like you're gonna be playing varsity, but if you just show up, they'll let you be on the team. First practice, it was too hot. I basically fainted outside. The heat, man, it was killing me. And then I tried soccer. Soccer was cool. It just was like I wasn't really in it. Like it wasn't like my thing. Like it was like I'm doing it and it's something I can do because it's cold outside, but it's not something I really care about. But when I started working, I did student council, didn't really like that too much. I did National Honor Society, did all the little stuff. But it was not until I started working, which my first job was Panera, where I was like, okay, this is my thing. So when I started working at 16, 17 is when I was like, okay, this is what I need to be spending my time on is working and not trying to do a sport. So yeah. And I wanted to be, but that's just not me. And my parents and my family, we weren't sports people either. So I mean, that just wasn't me, and that was fine. I had to be okay with that, And I should have been in the band. I should have been in theater. I should have been doing maths. I just, like I said, I feel like when I was growing up, my priorities, and like every person going through adolescence, your priorities are in the wrong spots, but I just feel like mine were in the complete wrong spots. But maybe if they were that, then I wouldn't be here today. Maybe something would have happened that completely turned me off to entertainment and stuff, period, and it wasn't even something that was serious, but it would have messed me up. So God has a reason for everything. I have to remember that. So yeah, that's how I'm in that. That's how I'm in thoughts. I'm about to get off though, guys. LOL. LOL. Just looking at stories, guys. Just looking at stories. Oh, we're at 573. 5073. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I think it's weird that people are making it seem like anyone's mad. I had this conversation with my dad yesterday. How people are like, I don't know why, I understand why pastors are mad and all this stuff. I'm like, I have not seen one pastor actually mad or one bad comment. I thought it was a known thing across the board with everybody, how shady pastors can be. I thought that, like, I thought that was a known, even little thing in movies. Like, there'll be a shady pastor in a movie or something. Like, I thought that was a known thing. So I don't see why anybody is even, like, confusing that he's messing with God. No, like, I thought it was a known thing how shady pastors can be. I thought that's why church wasn't even how it used to be back in the day, people going to church. I thought that's why everybody wasn't really going to church like that, because people know how shady pastors can be and the congregation can be. I thought that was known. I think it just shows how dumb people are, honestly. I think it just shows how dumb people are. That's what I'm trying to decide what I'm going to eat for breakfast. Hey. I thought they knew. I thought everybody knew. I don't know. I think people who were getting woke up by their scam passes, they was dumb from the beginning. Them people lost cause anyway. Because I'm like, people who really are covered in the blood of Christ and really follow Jesus and really pray that prayer, they're not doing it for no alternate purpose. It's just who they are. They're not doing it, and I thought real Christians and real people who are covered in the blood, they know that. So the people who was mad, you just showing you was an idiot fraud from the beginning. Bye. Still practice at home. What do you think, like, being a Christian is? Voodoo? Like, what? Good morning. And I really would like to find a church and a pastor and stuff like that. And I definitely do think, especially with babies, you finding a good pastor, finding a good church, taking your kids to church, baptizing them is definitely something I want to do. Their first few years of life. My mom, we stopped going to church when I was about 8, 9 years old. We fell out of it. My grandpa was a preacher, but we didn't go to his church. My mom went to another church. Just getting married and us moving and stuff. She just fell out of going to my grandpa's church. But definitely those first 8 years of my life, going to church and hearing that word and being around the people I was around, they were really good people. It was a really good church my mom found and took us to, and I feel like it's helped my life. It helped bless my life. Baptizing me early, I definitely feel like it helped cover my life. I definitely do believe there's never been a day that's gone by where even when I was in adolescence, mad at everyone, just mad at life. There's never been a day that went by where I was like, I don't think God is real. I don't think I've always been a believer. He's done way too much for me and shown me way too much in my life for me not to believe. But I definitely think there is some shadiness in things. There is some shadiness. You got to stay woke, stay aware of your surroundings. And yeah, there is definitely an experience for me in college. My first solo experience trying to go to a church. I was baptized Catholic. My mom grew up Baptist. My grandpa was a Baptist preacher. My dad, Jewish. That's the religion, and that's the people, Jewish. And so when my parents got married, my mom felt like we were Catholic, and so I was baptized Catholic. Both my parents are baptized Catholic. Now I kind of feel like, as I'm an adult and I can dissect things myself and I understand things, I kind of feel like I'm just Christian. There's not one side Baptist Catholic. There's not one side. I guess you're the one that's getting played the kingdom. There's not one side that I just believe God. God is real and he's shown me way too much. So yeah. That's my story. And yeah, my family's really hip to it. My grandpa being a pastor, my aunt and grandma, everyone dealing with being a preacher's wife and preacher's kid. So everyone. So I was very protected. I don't have no horrible stories in church. I personally don't have nothing negative I saw preachers do. I don't have any of that. Everything was always very kind, very loving, very like, Mom, I'm ready to go home, I'm bored, was kind of the vibe. So yeah, I do see the value in it. I do see the value in it, and I really do. I do. I do. But you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You got to be careful. Here's what I wanted to say. There was one time, as I got a little older, I was probably like 20, 21. I found a church that I wanted to go to because it was a boyfriend's mom. She told me about this church. And we went one time. I had a really nice time, and so I decided to go by myself. I went by myself. I was listening. Bro, the preacher started preaching, and he low-key said something about people being Catholic that I thought didn't have anything to do with his sermon. But I thought it was weird he brought that up because it was a Baptist church. And then he also made like a little slick joke about like LGBT people. And like, I'm not a part of the LGBT gang. I like men. I'm straight. I've always been. But I'm not someone who judges people. And I'm not someone who feels like it's appropriate to judge people. If it's not a criminal, if it's not someone that's bothering you, that's hurting you, I don't like the whole judging thing. And I thought it was very messed up how the preacher unnecessarily, that had nothing to do with his sermon, that he could have left out, brought something up about the LGBT community and brought something up unnecessarily about Catholics. And after that, I never went to that church again. Just because I'm just like, okay, everyone has their beliefs of what you would do and what you think is right, this, that, and the fourth. But like, why are you preaching your beliefs now to us? Like, this is a sermon. Like, you could have done this without being like that. And so I had to stop going. And that was my last little like trying to go to church experience, because I found out through that you really got to sit up and test out churches. You can go to a church and it be the nicest time. You go 4, 5, 6 times. You start seeing on that 6th time how people in the congregation is shady. The pastor, low-key, probably is drinking or doing drugs. Like, you start noticing things. So going to church and finding a church is a process. And that's what I will say. That's what I will say. No, I haven't been to that church. I haven't been to any churches here in Austin, actually. No, he doesn't, devil dog. You're like, have a sad life. You can tell by that comment. Your life is sad. LOL, Meta. I just saw your comment. Tristan's just feels like Louise eating donuts. LOL. Shut up. LOL. That's sweet. Thank you, Lou. I saw that. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes if it's not good, it's not good. But always remember that, you know, God lives within you. Like I'm not a preacher, so I ain't trying to tell you too much. I'm his child. That's all. You know, I am not perfect, so I ain't trying to tell you too much. My mom is more. She's a Christian writer. She has a Christian podcast. So if you really want someone who's just a wholesome Christian, really go listen to my mom. But yeah, he lives within you. Like, don't ever feel like people feel like you got to go to church. That means you're appeasing God. No, but you go to church, you appease God, but then you leave church, you're acting a fool, you're judging everybody, you're doing people wrong, you're cheating on your wife, and it's just like, life is not just about going to church to say that you're with God. You know, like, how you live your day to day. Are you praying? Like, just little things. You know, you can be at work in a stressful situation and you're just praying in your head. You know, it doesn't have to be a thing where you're trying to make a show, you know? So, I don't know. But what I will say though, I do like the new Pope. I think he's a good guy. The new Pope, I do like him. He's a good guy. Just saying. That really has nothing to do with nothing. But I know when he was decided to be the new Pope, I just was thinking, I like him. Something about him I like. Hey, bad gamer. Bad gamer, good gamer. Stephanie Darby. There was this, I don't know what it, or is it Steven? Or is it Stephanie? Is it Steven or Stephanie? There was this Bible study series that my mom did by someone named Stephanie something. I don't know what it's called. Somebody. Oh, I forgot. I was looking at my TikToks. My videos. I forgot to keep doing that. I'm good, honey. I picked for the official lineup of South by Southwest. I didn't get picked for the official lineup of South by Southwest. It's expensive as me. And I'm not trying to say I'm just saying. I was like, what? And then I look and I read the caption. And in the caption, crazy story. Stigma. Like, hi, Liam. So you mean to tell me that you only picked that shorty? And I'm not hating. I'm not. So y'all, you're on Tina. Y'all, I can't talk about it. Hey, chill. I can't talk about the event because it's not announced yet. But I will officially be performing in Atlanta in April. So if you're in Atlanta, I will officially be performing in Atlanta in April. Let me post this. So y'all, this is the one. CherelleK, hip hop, Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta, music, hip hop, all the things, live performance, private, public, no related, no location, Atlanta, save. I I definitely I have several Bibles, but I have rosaries I keep in my car. Ever since I got my first car, I cannot drive my car unless the rosaries are hanging up. Just a thing.
When you go to life with someone and have kids with someone who are grown kids, and it's kind of hard to just be like pointing the finger all day and cutting stuff off. But I think what was messed up about that Will Smith slap is Will Smith was originally laughing, and the only reason why he slapped him was to appease Jada Pinkett. And in Jada, and you can see it in the camera. Cameras don't lie. You can see it in the camera. And then Jada Pinkett gonna go on an interview. And basically like on low key Tim Chris Rock. Like you gonna dog your husband like that? We see it in the camera. He was laughing. Because the whoever was in the back directed doing the camera angles, every joke, it was Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett Will, Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett Will. That was the camera work. And you saw when he first made the joke, he was laughing. Go back to Chris Rock. Come back. Jada rolling her eyes.
I'll post that. Let me be Team Will Smith for the second. Let me be Team Will Smith for the second. Hold on. Because I was going in on the story about
you go to life with someone.
Like that shit was crazy. Public. No, the devil wears a mask.
Even with the Wiz, I kind of heard like there was some weird little things going on. I definitely think there's something going on them sets. Bro, that's gonna be so. Bro, not Hillary Duff released another song. Hillary Duff in her music bag right now.
I don't know. I don't want your direct number. You can't have mine.
Bro, that's gonna be so. Bro, not Hillary Duff released another song. Hillary Duff in her music bag right now.
Okay, I think that's all. I think that's all I'm gonna do.
See an artist that has put in.
All right, guys. I'm about to get off. I'll probably be back later on. I'm about to walk my dogs. Subscriber count. Hey. I'm about to get off. Y'all make sure y'all go follow on Instagram, the CherelleNicole. I might be back on later on a little bit, but I need to walk my dogs and stuff. But make sure you go follow. I'll be back. Peace, love, and hair grease.